Welcome back to the Experience Podcast. I'm here with someone else.
And somebody else.
And Daniel and Alex. It's a classic Tanner, Daniel, and Alex. We call this group TAD or DAT or
Yeah, which
that's it.
combination do
I
you
feel like
want?
TAD's pretty good. I feel like we
Tad's
should call
good.
her TAD. Yeah.
You can come up with some like catchphrases like it gets a tad crazy when these guys get together.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. We get a tad bit too turn. Now yours was better. A tad crazy.
This is true though. Speaking of turn, Daniel, you still hung over from late May?
It's been a while. Yeah, I'm still hungover.
Wow.
Yeah,
God,
big time,
He's
big
been on
time.
a 2 month bender.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just been, it's gonna say 2 months, but you know what? Well, a month and a half. Yeah, it's
It's
been
only been
rough.
a month. Wait. Yeah.
Hey, a month,
What
yeah, a
was
little over a month.
what's been the most insane club that you've hit? Where have you been?
Oh man, I mean, where do I begin? Yeah, I mean, there was this wine and charcuterie place in the town next door. That was
Sheesh.
pretty
No.
happening.
I
Yeah,
mean, you comfortable putting that on air? Like recording that, Daniel?
Yeah, we
it
got
was
turned
pretty.
to
It
the
was.
wine and
Jeez.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
Charcuterium? Charcutum?
Hold on, let me see what it's called. Probably.
It's just a bunch of
Sir,
blurry pictures from Daniel getting these absolutely shot out of a cannon.
Shoot, what's it called?
it's the
I never remember what it's called.
charcuterie.
You know
You
what?
know
Hold
how
on, I
like
can find it
there's
if I need it.
like what are they called? Like a topiary. You know the suffix eary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I think I'm just gonna start adding other stuff. Like charcuterie is like an area where you can get charcuterie
An,
boards.
an aviary
Yes,
where you see
thank you.
birds. Yeah.
Um, oh, speaking of birds, it's called Blackbird Wine Bar and Charcuterie.
Dude, I mean that's kind of an ill omen. I don't know. You should have known that you were gonna come out a changed man after hitting that place up. But Daniel, what do you
What?
like to do? How do
Yeah.
you unwind after a long day? Is it the charcuterie boards or is it something else,
No.
possibly more sinister?
Uh, you know, today today was a good example of what I do. So, it's been a long day. I want to go to the store and my front door is I don't know, what's the word? It's wrapped up. It's got
The
paper wrapped on it.
you mean the
I
entry area? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
I can't
Yeah.
it's like they put plastic wrap over the door. And you know what? All the windows are plastic wrapped up too. I guess they're doing
Wait,
some re
what happened to
some
your
repaint.
house?
They're just doing some repainting, I think, on like the shingles or whatever. But like I don't know. They never told me about this. And so I try to leave and they're like, "Oh, did you want to go? Like we might be done in a couple hours." I was like, "I guess I'm waiting." So I was trapped in my house today.
They didn't tell you
House arrest.
that they were gonna do that.
No, no.
Wow.
I think they're still there. I
Those
couldn't because
fuckers are moving with
when I
impunity,
came
and I
when I
can't
came
stand
back,
that.
I couldn't park my car. I had to park my car in like the guest spot.
That's
So
I mean that's humiliating.
it was very humiliating.
That's you could press charges for that.
People were probably laughing at me as they saw me getting out of the car. I still have to move that. Actually, I have to move my car, but hopefully they're done by now. Although some of my windows are still plastered up. I think they're gonna come back tomorrow and do more work, which, this is really rough for me.
Geesh,
Who do you know? Like, are they
you sound worked up.
like?
They got to come back, Tanner.
Was the work such that you can like inspect and be like, okay, they're done? Like, is half the roof shingled?
Well, not the roof. It's I don't know, is it called shingles? What are the on
Tiles
the
on the roof,
walls?
on the
I
walls,
No, it's not the roof. It's well,
paneling,
actually, I think they are
paneling.
doing
I
the
think it's
paneling. Well,
pan. I
but you
think the
know what? I think they are
panels
also
are right.
doing the roof. I think they are doing also doing the roof. So it might be a combination.
full
Um,
makeover, and to prevent
it's a
dust
full
from getting in
makeover.
the house, they've wrapped everything.
Well, they
Essentially,
wrapped up like the windows because they didn't want to paint over the window.
or scratch them or do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
So
So,
BlackRock didn't even tell you that they were going to do maintenance on the house they own.
yeah, crazy. Actually, I don't even know. But yeah, so they have to come back because they first of all they left all their stuff out here,
So they're
and
definitely coming.
half of my windows still have the plastic wrap over them. So yeah, I don't know, but they were doing the whole the, there's like three other houses that it's like a townhouse, so they're doing three other houses as well. Um, it's a real problem. Yeah, it's a real life disruptor.
Well,
Yeah,
the plus side.
certainly.
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
No. Yeah, I was just commiserating with Daniel. Go ahead, Tanner.
And I was gonna say commiserate, 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 and then on the plus side, your house is gonna be, your townhouse is gonna look nicer at the end of this. So this
Oh, it's
momentarily, you're going hikikomori, which means in Japanese like a shut-in, someone who doesn't leave the house because of agoraphobia or whatever.
Wait, what is what is
Hikikomori.
you've brought that up?
He. I
I'd
love saying
say
that. That's my
you
favorite.
really.
I'm
I've heard
going
you say it like a
hikikomori.
majority of conversations I've had with you.
It's one of my favorites. It's like the
Yeah.
Japanese term for shut-in, which is like a guy who or girl who doesn't leave their house, doesn't know how to talk to people because they don't leave their house because they're so like agoraphobic, which I don't know is maybe a bigger thing over there in Japan because
What is
I don't know.
agoraphobia?
Agoraphobia is a fear of like crowds and open spaces and going outside.
Gotcha.
But
Is it?
I don't know. It's like so much a thing that they have hikikomori. I just looked up agoraphobia in Japan, and hikikomori comes up.
Okay.
Wikipedia
Okay.
article. Yeah.
I see it. I see. For some reason, my first reaction was, "Oh, it's a fear of heights," but I was wrong. And you were right.
In Japan, intense pressure to do well in school and get a good job can cause deep feelings of shame or failure if expectations are not met. So instead of facing those social situations, some people like retreat to avoid that embarrassment. So because the culture in Japan is such that there's like a pressure to succeed and do well in school and in your professional life, it it's harsher on people, and so some people are pushed down and in the wrong direction. So
That's tough. That's brutal.
interesting stuff. I wonder, about like I'm gonna ask like what is the rate of hikikomori of U.S. to Japan? Like, do we have as many hikikomoris? I don't know.
I'm a
Interesting. Okay,
self-described.
so it's about the same. Like it's about the same. So
Uh,
the estimated rate of hikikomori is about 2.7% in the United States. And it's about 2% in Japan. So I don't know. This was maybe like bullshit. I don't know. I was reading the Google AI summary, and
that's right.
it's saying stuff about the intense pressure, and I'm like, that sounds right. I know in Japan they have uh, hard curriculums, and there's a lot of focus on academics and doing well. But maybe it's this is just a problem that affects roughly the same proportion of people across the world. Maybe it's just like a regular mental health condition that's prevalent in about the same percentage of people, no matter where you are.
I believe that. Maybe the Japanese just have a very replicable phrase
Yes,
that
that exactly.
tanners around the world like to harp on.
Precisely. Whoa, it means adolescence without end. That's what it
Oh,
translates to. Social
mm.
hikikomori, adolescence without end. It's kind of or pulling inward, being confined. Interesting. Um, okay, so basically Daniel is hikikomori right now, but not of his own volition or mental health issues.
Daniel, if you need, we can come break you out.
Yeah.
We're your friends.
Well, I finally begged them a couple hours ago to let me get my car out, and they were like, "All right." I guess. So clearly they were able to do it, but they
But
just
they
chose
weren't
not to.
happy about it, but they weren't happy.
Yeah,
Clearly
you
not.
you
I mean, they
expended
were
some
kind
capital.
they were chit-chatting it up in my backyard for a bit
Like,
before I asked, and I was like, "Come on, they
really?
must be they're
It's like,
clearly
fuck, I have to do my job.
well, to be fair, they said they were going to be done, and I asked them an hour after they said they would be done, the time that they said they'd be done. They said it'd take like 2 hours when I asked originally, and I asked again at like 3 hours. I was like, "Can I just move my car?"
Yeah, you can move it to the freaking guest spot. Freaking dweeb.
Because well, by the time I got back, they had their truck pulled in front of the house, so I couldn't park. So hopefully the
God.
truck's not. Oh, do you think they would leave the truck overnight? They would do that.
Based on the way you're describing them, I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like I think they need to take it home, Daniel. I think they'll take it.
All right. Well, I
I,
haven't checked in a bit, so
I'm holding the hope out for you. Okay, if you lose it, I've got it.
okay. I gotta take my trash out tonight too. Hopefully that's not a big issue.
It just keeps getting worse and worse. Oh my
It
God.
is. It is. Yeah.
Well, Tanner, you brought up something kind of interesting with that relentless pressure to succeed and
Yep.
the Hikikomori. And we've kind of been focused on some negative things, shut-ins, Daniel's kind of rough experience. But I want to take a trip down memory lane. Daniel, I want your top 10 moments, kind of, like Sports Center top 10 plays of the events from late May. Oh, did somebody humorously spill a big bowl of chili that they cooked or
Okay. You know what?
fall into a vat?
There weren't any hilarious spills, were there?
God, not that I saw, but we weren't on the base for as long.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Alex, I'm trying to think. You didn't have any huge moments, no offense. Um,
You didn't have to say
that's
no offense. Yeah, like the fact
No
that you said
offense.
that
You
makes
didn't
it
really have a
worse.
standout performance.
well,
Uh,
Tanner had a couple moments, right? We
Yeah.
had the Tanner bathroom situation.
What did I do in the
Um,
bathroom?
you're gonna have to. I want you to keep up with the summary, but we are gonna have to dive into each and every
Yeah.
one of these
What?
yeah,
Whoa.
obviously. Uh,
Okay.
because I don't know what you're
uh,
referring to there. But keep going. I don't want to
Tanner knows what I'm referring to, right?
tangent yet.
I think so.
The bathroom and
With
my huh?
the person that didn't wash their hands in the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. That was a situation that really
I remember that.
affected me deeply.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, really took Tanner away. Um, and then Tanner had to explain the whole car flooding story to everyone, so that was
Oh
something
yeah.
else.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone had to hear about that.
What just
Um,
happened?
trying to remember if Alex had any super memorable.
No, no,
Um,
no, no. We already covered that. Clearly, the answer. You forgot I was even there. I
did
get
you
it.
do? Did you do? No, you had to. I'm trying to. Didn't you do something
Like,
outside or no? I don't think I saw this.
I mean, I didn't say anything stupid. I don't think.
Uh,
But then I wouldn't have known if I'd said something stupid.
yeah. Well.
Nah. I mean, I didn't fall or anything.
Did you two? You know what? I never asked, and I should have asked, guys. I'm sorry.
Come on.
It's a little late for me to ask, but did you two make it home?
I think Tanner's in New Jersey, last I heard.
Yeah, I got lost.
No, no, no. Tanner was longing for Staten Island, if you recall.
Yeah, and I got lost and wound up in Hoboken.
Oh my God, that's not Staten Island.
I was taking a train to Nutley.
No, I actually I did make it home, but my I had a connecting flight. I won't trust me. This won't take too long. These stories are always boring. But I was flying out of LaGuardia. My initial flight was delayed a bunch, so I spoke to the customer service. They're like, "Hey, if you hightail it over to JFK, we can get you a direct flight." And guess what? I took my Uber from LaGuardia to JFK
Yep.
with plenty of time to spare. Actually, I had to wait in the airport a little bit longer, but So that was a bit stressful because I was like, man, do I hope that the plane doesn't get any later? Can I make my 15-minute connection? That would not have happened. Or do I, try and hustle over to JFK? And I hustled over and made it. It was a bit of an adventure, but
So let's
I,
let's back it up. Let's
yeah,
back it
yeah,
up there, Alex, because
yeah.
let's talk about the part that I was not involved in. There was a LaGuardia party, from what I understand.
We
Uh,
we had a little Silk Road, a little caravan going on. It was initially it tried to be a Brooklyn party. We tried to go to the Brooklyn Bridge, and who is this party? I hear you asking between the lines. It was me, it was Noah, it was Ariana, and it was Elizabeth. And we had a little caravan going. We tried to like hang out at the Brooklyn Bridge, but there was no parking, so we just headed on over. Did I did I do the thing you're not supposed to do when you're getting interrogated by cops and like tell too much of the story? Or is that what you wanted to hear, Daniel? Or is there
I
more
don't
I'm
know. I
not
mean, I
revealing?
I was not involved in that part of the weekend, so that's a blind spot for me, if you will.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it was we had a good chat. The funny thing about kind of this get together, I hadn't seen Daniel, I don't think I'd seen you since literally college. And like most people, it was the same way. And I was like, damn, everybody's pretty much the same as they were. I don't know if you felt like that, Tanner.
Yeah.
You've probably seen all of those people since college, though, to be frank,
So
in
let's
one
send.
capacity or another.
I
When did I
I saw
see Noah?
Tanner in like 2022 or 23 when I went to
Okay.
Atlanta,
Yeah. I feel like I
if he
ran into
remembers.
Noah around that time. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
probably.
Tanner and Noah both live in the same city. They have
I
less
feel
of
like I
those
ran into
speeds.
him at like an Atlanta United game or like some kind of sports game in the Benz. No, I know what happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. One of my friends. This is what happened. Okay, okay. One of my friends was on Birthright with him and was like,
Oh,
he was like, I'm in the Georgia Tech marching band. My friend Leo was like, oh, do you know Tanner? He's like, yeah. And yeah, so I got on a group call with them
what the? Wait, is
Yeah,
is she the one
from high school.
that also?
Did you meet her? Maybe
Ah,
you
I
met
remember.
Caroline. You met Caroline.
No, that's not the same. Sorry, Daniel. We're not going to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so annoying when people do that. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
You maybe met
Anyway, that's
Sarah. You're
cool.
thinking of Sarah, maybe.
No, I'm not thinking of her. Who's the one that like had came to your man? Okay, we're recording. We don't need to
Yeah,
talk about that.
No, no, we're gonna sit in this until you figure it out, Alex.
Someone
It's
came to
cool.
your house, Tanner, and she was a little frazzled, and by a little, I mean a lot.
that was Leah. That was Leah.
Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. All right. Case closed, Daniel.
Case
But
closed.
yeah. Tanner's head is as he tends to do. Tanner, I think you should move to Hollywood. The way you just run into people, kind of serendipitously,
My
you'd
life
meet
is
a
literally a
lot of.
movie,
It literally is.
and it's not a Nora. It is not. I'd say my life as a movie would be uh,
Silence of the
Silence of
Lambs.
the No. It would be more like God. I'm trying to think of obviously I'm trying to think of a funny one, but also like a real one. And the real one is like I kind of live a very serendipitous life with the illicitude. Did I say that right? Verm verisimilitude. You know what I'm talking about. Isn't that like a general like happiness? Does that mean happiness?
Daniel,
Verisim. I don't know. Whenever I hear that word, I think like happiness and like a general like everything is all right, kind of like satisfaction with the world. Ver whatever that word is. It kind of reminds me of like flowers, like rhododendron, vermicelitude. They kind of have
I
those
like.
like weird words. You know what I mean?
I don't know the word in particular, but the feeling you're describing, I think I can relate to it.
Yeah, it's just I'm like a flower dancing in the wind.
That is true.
I don't know what movie that is. It's Bone Tomahawk. Isn't that the Bone Tomahawk? Yeah. That's the movie that's like my life. like that one scene in Bone Tomahawk where a
Absolutely.
Apache warrior splits like a white guy down the seams. You know what I'm talking about?
Oof, that's pretty violent. Quite the opposite of that flower swaying in the wind, unless there's like some
Yeah, so there
juxtaposition
was
going on.
yeah, so I gave the real one and then like the here's the funny one. I'm like that one scene in Bone Tomahawk where a guy hacks at his groin and then rips him apart.
Ah, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's a crazy scene. Wishbone. It's described as like they wishbone this dude.
Oof, God,
Yeah,
no. Ooh, I don't like.
yeah,
I
yeah.
Man, that and
Crazy.
when I was a kid, when I heard about like scalping, I was like, that shook me. I was like, not okay with that. Not a fan of.
Alex takes a stance on scalping. No, like that's crazy. Like they used to skin people, like Vlad the Impaler would skin
Ah,
people and like crucify them outside his
Jesus.
castle. Like I would honestly, if I saw that and I'm like approaching like infantrymen from a rival army, if I see like they're skinning their prisoners, and
Oh,
war
that
prisoners,
yeah,
I'm getting out of there, man. I'm deserting. Like
dude.
I feel like, yeah, okay, they kill me for deserting. I feel like that's better than getting, taken prisoner and getting scalped or dying in a battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. There's so many grisly ways, and you just said one also that made me think of flaying, which is where they rip your skin off. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Daniel. This is
Flaying is where they
you're gonna
take
have to.
they
God.
take that bit of skin right by your fingernails that just is so annoying, and
Ah,
they just take it all the way back and they unpeel
dude.
you. They unpeel you like an apple
I'm.
or an orange. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we
We
gotta
gotta
get on this.
change. We gotta
This is
change the
awful.
subject. Um,
Oosh.
I was gonna say, yeah, war is hell. I'm reading
Yeah,
this book,
but you're a flower swaying in the
but I'm
wind.
a flower
You're
swinging.
none of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not having that. Um, in a similar war is hell. Well, we can change the subject. Um, uh,
But Daniel still's not listed off his top
yeah,
10 moments. That we're well below five, I think, still.
Oh. Let's see, top 10 moments. That when Tanner and Alex went out to dinner Friday night, that was pretty good.
That was
Um,
crazy, dude. You're right. That was a movie, Daniel.
that was a
did you guys do
movie.
something
We got some
weird
Albanian food.
that night? I thought something else happened.
Nothing weird unless like
Yeah.
we got dinner and then we saw my friend Dean, who is also friends with Tanner, and reconnected. Um, we got a slice, and then my night kind of ended. Tanner, he never wants the night to end. He kept it going. So I don't know if anything weird happened during that. I guess not.
Yeah, I guess. Um, Tanner, you trying to talk?
It's too far away. I was saying no, nothing else. Forget. Did we do anything Friday? I don't think so.
No, we didn't
Um,
get up to anything.
All right.
yeah, we were like, yeah, we flew in. Let's cut the mischief.
Yeah.
And cut it we
Were you
shan't.
guys late to the cocktail hour?
I mean, we weren't early.
Okay. No, I'm just curious. I don't know.
I thought we were like
We
I
were
thought
pretty close.
fashionably late. We were.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Are you was it so was it military? So it was like, oh, it actually starts at 5? Because I'm always
Well,
like with parties, I'm like, oh, there's a little bit of leeway, but please correct me and castigate me for being wrong.
they did start at 5.
Damn it.
I don't know when the food got out though. The bar was open starting at definitely at 5, maybe even earlier.
I think we
But I don't
got
know
there at
when the
like
food was.
5:30.
I lost track of time. I think we got there at like 4:30, 4:35, 4:45. Although we got there late. I forget why we were late. Like later than we wanted to. I think we were trying to get there at 4:30 and we ended up being there like at 4:45.
Yeah.
But I don't
No,
remember.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Um, did you get any pictures? I know you guys are big Verrazano
Yeah.
Bridge fans.
No, that was Tanner definitely got some.
I got some pictures that were really good. Um, I'm proud of. It showed off my blonde hair at the time, um,
Yeah,
which has since only gotten darker.
well, it is
And
summer, as they say.
yeah, um, oh my God! Then the next weekend I had to get a new phone.
Oh my God.
I broke my old phone by throwing up on it. Like that following weekend, like the
Too much fun.
caustic, too much fun. The caustic acid in my vomit made the back pop off and the screen stop working.
It's a very visceral, uh,
Yeah,
imagery heavy episode you have,
and
Daniel.
it's crazy because I could have sworn the thing was waterproof up to like 1.8 meters. So I don't know. I feel
Not
like
acid proof.
not acid proof, maybe. I guess. Yeah, but it happens. It happens. It was about time to turn it in anyway. But like because the screen couldn't turn on, now I can't transfer anything, so I had to get a new phone, and none of my contacts saved or messages from like my contacts from before. I don't know, 2024. Sorry, after 2024. Uh,
That kind of sucks.
yeah. So I felt bad. I was like, if they were a new friend, they didn't text me, that number's gone to the
Yeah.
void.
Well,
So
if they really want, to reach
exactly, if
out
they
to
really
you,
want
and
to
you'll be
find
like,
me,
hey,
yeah,
you'll the universe has a way of taking care of those things, Tanner. I wouldn't worry.
precisely. Uh,
Verisimilitude. Yeah.
Verisimilitude, yes. The universe uh, has a way of being true or real. Verisimilitude, that's what it is. Having the appearance of being true or real. Okay, I've been using that entirely wrong. Oh man, what's the word I'm thinking of then? Like
Sorry, I really don't know.
it just means like lifelike, believable. Uh, yeah, I can't think of the word, but it's like just a general happiness, general stokedness at the vibe. You know.
Well, and
Uh,
if that's the way you're describing your life, I'm really happy to hear that.
yeah, it's generally stoked with the vibe. It's been nice. I've been reading books more. I've read. I think I counted. I've read 7 books so far this year.
That's
Seven
good.
books, 7 months. So I have the appearance of actually being a well-read scholar at this point. So
Not
I
only the appearance, but also the
also actual,
claim,
yeah,
or
yeah.
the verifiable claim.
So I'm happy there. Work's been good too. Like they put me on this project starting last month, at the start of last month. I've been kind of leading it, and it's been plugging along. I think my boss is happy with how it's
Yeah.
been going, and I'm happy because I basically do a bit of work on it, and then um, I chill out the rest of the day. Like I feel I'm basically my own boss for this project, and there's 2 other engineers, and I'm kind of like saying, "Hey, here's what we need to do," leading them, and yeah, like work is good, life is good with books. Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I wish I went to a World Cup game, but
Me too.
like the World
Yeah.
Cup game in Atlanta today was Argentina coming back from that
Oh my God, yeah.
deficit. Yeah,
That's
uh,
crazy.
one of my friends went, and he said it was awesome. It's a
Yeah.
crazy vibe.
Sheesh.
He didn't
Daniel,
even know. Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, no, go ahead, Tanner.
I was gonna say he didn't even know like who was gonna play. He just got like a round of 16 in Atlanta,
Oh yeah.
and so it was like, okay, Messi's playing, and they come back from this deficit, and it's like a crazy, crazy moment. But so he won the lottery. You could have a
Yeah.
really boring. Sometimes football is really boring. See, I call it football now because America lost, so it's not called soccer
Yeah.
anymore.
Well,
It's football. You know that was disappointing. We really got
we got out.
trounced,
Yeah,
but
it was Daniel, what's your What's your summary of that game? What did you see? What would you like to see from them going forward?
Well, I won't be seeing them going forward. I think
Oh my
that's what.
God, that was too good. Great job, Daniel.
Yeah. So
Nice.
uh, yeah.
I'm snapping for you. No, but what'd you see? I want to hear.
I had no. I have no specific input. Um, it's I don't know. I don't know if what was I gonna say? Tanner is viciously typing right now.
He's typing up his
I'm trying to
memo
find I'm
again.
trying to find a word.
This is I just want to hear
Try
him
to
type.
type.
Um,
I'll try to type.
This is ASMR for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Um,
I mean we'll just have to wait for another few
Serendipity.
years.
That's the word I was thinking of. Serendipity. There it is. Okay. Yeah, or like
that's
a
good.
serenity, not for miss. And now I'm gonna forget what verisimilitude is. Whatever. That's a hard word to say. Um, sorry. Pretend like I was doing ASMR and it was actually cool.
It was definitely cool. And even though we didn't get the word, it was definitely cool. Daniel, I am curious, just with the World Cup being kind of it's supposed to be this like patriotic affair. Everybody's supposed to cheer on their country. Being so close to Canada, did you feel any stronger, inadvertent or just like natural pull to the Canadian to support Canada? Like, was it something that was placed in you, in your spirit, during the World
Well,
Cup
well, to
that
be fair,
perhaps, oh, no, just
there were
stronger than it was originally since you are closer to Canada
World Cups games in Seattle. So
and Vancouver?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think I might be closer to Vancouver actually. Uh, yeah. Well, I'm far enough away. Actually, I guess I'm pretty close to. But um, I don't think I've ever been to Canada. So surprisingly,
Oh, that changed.
so I'm gonna. Well, I think I am planning on going next month, but um, so far, because even when I lived in New York, I was kind of not close to Canada. But um, no, I maintain my allegiance, Alex. You're not going to get me on that one. Yeah,
Expertly avoided the trap question. Good job, Daniel. I set you up there, and you handled that like a champion. This guy
yeah.
bleeds
Well,
red, white, and blue.
yeah. It was very serendipitous. What was the word?
Verisimilitude.
Verisimilitude. Yeah. Serendipitous. Serenity.
Agreed.
Yeah. Like serotonin. Serotonin is like a happy chemical. That's how we can remember this word, guys. Serendipity.
The SER prefix. Is that
Yeah.
what we're okay?
Serotonin, serenity, just contentment. You know, a vibedness.
Yeah, there. That's the one my Gen Z dopamine fried brain can understand.
General
Thank you, Tanner.
vibedness. Yeah. So
Yeah.
who are you guys rooting for in the World Cup now that America's out? Right answers
Man,
only.
I'm gonna go with. I'll put myself out there, expose myself to criticism. I'll go with Morocco.
Okay. Okay. Um, I think that's fair. They're kind of like an underdog compared to what do they play Spain?
Playing France.
France, oh like, Spain, France, Argentina, like these are like some powerhouses. Morocco isn't typically a powerhouse, as I understand it.
They made the semifinals last time around,
Oh,
but they are. I mean, so they are good, but they're not like a historic powerhouse like France, Germany, Brazil kind of thing. So yeah, no, I your
so
take's
they're
good.
they're underdogs, but they're not like, you know, completely underrated.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, especially against France. I don't know if anyone's going to be rated against them.
Let's see what
Oof.
the The betting lines.
Daniel,
Oh, versus
who's your horse now that your red, white, and blue one has been struck down?
You know, I just want everyone to have a good time.
Ah, guy, he's so close to the border that he's just started sitting on the fence with all his opinions. Like it's
Hey,
crazy.
Keenan is out.
Yeah, I know. Still,
I just want everyone to have fun. Yeah, that's all that matters, really. There's no
he,
pride. Is there? There's
he,
no prize, right?
he's trying to hide the fact that he wants Switzerland to win it all. He's staying neutral. That's what he's doing. Oh wow, he really does want Switzerland to win.
Yeah, how is Switzerland allowed in the World Cup? Aren't they supposed to be neutral?
Many are asking. I don't have an answer for you.
what did Switzerland do during World War II?
They didn't do
Like,
anything.
I think they
they didn't have a
they
World Cup during World War II?
practiced for the World Cup. I think they canceled it for a couple of years.
Okay, yep. So it was canceled in 1942 and 46, of course, because World War II. Russia was suspended in 2022 and 2026 because of Ukraine invasion.
Has that really been going on that long? That's crazy.
Um, yeah, like I wonder how long has it been going on? Uh, Now I'm kind of curious. I'm going to pull up the World Cup history.
I think it's 2022 is when Russia
World
invaded
Cup
Ukraine.
was established, the Sports International
1930.
in 1904, but it took more than 2 decades for the idea of a World Cup to take off. The first World Cup was held in 1930. Ah. And when did we start having like the modern Olympics?
1896, I want to say. You can check me on that.
Actually, it began in ancient Greece, so you're wrong.
Oh,
The first, yeah, modern Olympics was held in Athens in 1896. That's awesome. Imagine being there. I feel like that'd be really cool. Uh,
everyone wearing togas and everything.
I've always wanted to go to like a legendary sports game, like something that goes down in the history books.
Yeah.
Closest we got is like we saw like Trevor Lawrence like drop 56 unanswered points on Georgia Tech.
This is rough.
Right? Or we didn't see it in person, but like seeing the Falcons lose
Oh my God.
disaster class at the Super Bowl. Like imagine going to that game. And being a Patriots fan, that would be awesome, but like a Falcons fan, no.
Yeah, that's like mind numbing.
But like I want to go to one of those games where in that instance I'm the Patriots fan. You know what I mean? Like I'm the some legendary humiliation, legendary Super Bowl, World Series, something like that would be awesome.
You gotta switch your allegiances then.
I know,
don't
right?
think
Like
the Falcons.
it's not coming home. Falcons, none soon, and Braves, none soon. Hawks,
Braves are good. Braves are good.
Braves are good, but are they elite?
I don't know. They might be. Hawks, no. The hockey expansion team, we'll see if that ever happens.
Even our women's volleyball team isn't elite.
Daniel, come on, man. Help us out here. What do we need to do to make this happen?
Well, the
How do we
Braves
get Tanner his like iconic moment?
you didn't go to the Braves World Series games years ago?
I wasn't in town for that.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Tanner here.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was the closest. That was the closest to something that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I think the tickets were really expensive though.
Well, Tanner, if you want to be part of history, you got to be
have to
able. You got to
spend
have
a
high
Yeah.
willingness to
ton of money.
Scared
That's
money
the
does not
fucking
make
risk.
money.
Like imagine, you go to one of those World Cup games like Spain versus Portugal is very boring until the last and then there's only 1 point scored. But like this Argentina game that just happened, coming back from a 0-2 deficit, scoring 3 goals in 15 minutes or whatever is like that would hit like crack. And you have this gamble of like, some games are going to be boring and you spend $1,000, and some games are going to be legendary and still talked about and you spend thousands and thousands of dollars. And I can't I don't think I can right now justify, being like, okay, taking
Oh.
that gamble.
I think you have to look at it more as the experience of merely just being in a World Cup game.
Yeah,
And
like the
that's also the great thing about
having.
sports is that
You go ahead.
it's
Sorry.
sorry, it's sports are unpredictable, and that's the great part about it.
No, you're 100% right. Like I have an expectation that if I spend all this money, it has to be great, but like that just leads to more frustration because there's no way you can guarantee, just due to the nature of sports, that the game is a legendary or historical game. Oh, well,
If you want your legendary moment, you have to make a legendary gamble
I
by
guess
spending on
I'll call
tickets.
my shot. I'm going to go to the Falcons Super Bowl. When they go to the Super Bowl in Atlanta, in 2029 or whenever it's in Atlanta. 2029. I think it's in Atlanta, right? No, that's in Las Vegas.
It'll be in Atlanta at some point, though. Again,
I thought in 2028 it's in. Yeah, in 2028 it's in Vegas. Or sorry, 2029 it's in Vegas. 2028 it's in Benz. So, you know, the Falcons are going to that one in 2028. I'm there. I feel like I gotta get tickets for that, even though it's gonna be like $10,000 because of
yeah,
inflation.
yeah, for one ticket. Start saving now,
Fuck.
man. With the World Cup, like I feel like an idiot because it's like I'm like, man, if I save up in 4 years, I can go to the next one in Spain or whatever. Then I'd have to take a flight, do all that, and I'm like, well, I could have just spent way less money to go to one in the United States. So don't
Dallas.
I feel like a clown?
Houston.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Freaking, it's a clown show, Daniel. It's a big top over here.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can roughly spend that. I looked up like what it might be. It's going to be like a $4,000 ticket to go to the Super Bowl in 2028. No shit, saving up right now. That's like insane. Four to $6,000. Average ticket price is 8 to 10.
It's like
Based
a
on
week
Are you saving
week
up
of
for Russia?
groceries.
yeah, like fuck. Do you know how many
That's
gallons of
like
gas or how many eggs?
two weeks of groceries, dude. Just kidding. But yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's nuts. I feel like I have to break in. At that point, I feel like you risk breaking in and going to jail if you get caught.
Yeah,
Right?
how much would the
Right?
fine be? The
Right?
Yeah,
fine is probably less.
Okay, let me look. And what is the
Yeah, look up the
fine
fine.
for sneaking in, getting caught?
don't do that on your computer, Tanner.
No,
Go
I
to
mean,
Yeah, I
do
don't know. Tanner's always looking up crimes.
you'll face a
yeah.
legal fine of up to $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Totally
like
then.
I feel like the calculus has kind of pushed me in a certain direction. I got it. I got it. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. So, the Super Bowl is in February. What are some sports games that happen in February as well? February 13th. I camp overnight. Oh my God, I just got to camp overnight, basically.
Yeah, you gotta like hide in an air vent or something.
Or I get a job doing like on the field security or like, they need volunteers or whatever. And then what is the punishment for like leaving your post? If you're supposed to work
Huh.
concessions and then, you say, "Hey, I'm at the front gate. I'm here to work the concessions." And then instead of going to, the actual concession stand and working, you just sneak around and,
It's like
I feel like that's kind of the move, right?
but then you just have to go through the trouble of like, I guess getting the job there. And I don't is it a thing where like, oh, you've worked here for 23 years, of course you get to work at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you're guaranteed after working there for like 4 years. Oh, that's a pretty long time if you'd get that.
To like start volunteering now is what you're saying.
Yeah, you'd have to ingratiate yourself in the community of Mercedes-Benz concession workers.
So yeah, I think my two routes here are because paying for them is not a route. Going to like a Atlanta United game in February and like bringing like a I don't know, I don't know, a what is it called, a dob kit? so you can just stay overnight, toothbrush, toothpaste, or whatever, and stay, or get a job at Mercedes Benz, uh, or get a job at Mercedes Benz, and see if we can get invited to the you know
Yeah,
the
car salesman.
the
No,
Benz
Tanner,
the suite. Yeah.
why didn't we think of this? You just got to try out for the Atlanta Falcons. Like, just get
Wait.
on the
Oh,
team.
duh. I'll just be a walk on. Oh, that's
Yeah.
there's option three. Okay. And that one, option three, doesn't contain a penalty of sneaking in or
They want you there.
yeah, defaulting from your post. I could be a I could be a no. I was gonna say I could be a kicker, but I can't do that either. I could be a long snapper.
Yeah, you just have to. I'd say start hitting the gym because you still have to block and everything.
Oh, really?
I think,
There
yeah.
should
I
be a
mean,
penalty. There should be a penalty roughing the long snapper.
there
There
might
kind
be.
of is.
Yeah,
There
you
kind of
can't
is.
like.
You can't touch them for the first. I don't know the exact time, but you can't touch the pass rusher or the long snapper for the
The
first like
long
second or
snapper
two
actually
after the
snaps the
snap.
ball, right? Who's the guy the
Yeah.
place kicker that places it?
Usually that's
Oh,
like
that one's
The
hard.
holder.
Yeah,
Think about the holder.
yeah. Like I could catch a ball and set it. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I fucked that up. I could snap. I don't think I could even do that.
I think long snapper is like the easiest like uh role position. There it is for like an average Joe to get on an NFL team, right? Do you guys think that's the case?
I think that's the case, but I think I'd still like fuck it up and you know snap it to the left or the right, and it would cause a bad snap, and I would create a whoa, he's got trouble with the snap kind of moment, and I would be part of the big game and like a embarrassing top 10 sports moment of all time, but I would
So
actually be part of it.
I think you can do it. I think you need to hit the physical gym, and I think you need to hit the mental gym so that, we turn that attitude around so that you've got an iron mentality, and when that moment comes, you're ready for it. I think you can do it.
Okay, I guess I gotta start training now.
You'll be a rookie in your 30s, right? No, that's in 2 years. Okay, never mind.
Or wait, option four, and I think I can do this one. Scale the building. If I get really good at climbing, maybe I can scale the building. Like those people that just did that with the Empire State Building. I don't know if they scaled the building, but point is they got up there. Maybe I could get sponsored by like a humans right group like they did, and then they'll pay the legal fees if I get caught.
Yeah. Okay, so now you need to join a different organization, which is like PETA or something like that.
Correct. Yes. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna sneak up there and hang a flag that says "Stop killing animals" or something. You know, stop killing animals underscore PETA.com, something like that. And you know that
And
I think I could do that one.
my fear is you'll need someone to make sure the roof is open. Daniel, do you think you could get the job
I
at
need,
the
I need a guy
stadium?
on the inside.
Yeah. Like pull the lever and then it just opens the roof.
I don't know if I'm a guy on the inside type guy.
Can you be the man in the chair? You know how there's like always
I, c- I,
the guy.
yeah, I
That
could
would
probably sit in the
Daniel
chair.
would be good at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could sit in the chair.
yeah. Uh, the man,
He's just
he's like the
calculating.
hacker extraordinaire.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Daniel,
totally Daniel.
Daniel, can I hear you? Can I hear you say "I'm in"?
The problem is I don't hack. I'm not
Oh,
giving you a,
I know,
a
do it.
soundbite to,
No. Like
to
just like
No, I swear,
compose,
dude. I'm not recording, dude. I
compose
swear, dude.
yourself. Compose yourself. Deep breath in. You are the hacker. You are the hacker. You're the man in the chair. Deep breath out and say it. Do your best, like I'm in. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
do for me.
And we're it. You know what I mean? Like say it like sly and like I'm a hacker extraordinaire who knows his own skills. You know what I mean?
I don't actually hack.
I know. That's okay. Like that, you get to pretend like I
Well,
don't either.
a
So
lot of new skills for all of us to learn.
it's called acting. It's called acting, Daniel.
You know, I'm also not an actor.
Well, neither am I. But like, just
Tanner,
say
you're a
it.
noted actor. That's not fair, Tanner. You're noteworthy as a
If Alex does his
more than
best
amateur.
hacker impression, will you do yours?
All right, I'll do it if Alex does it.
Oh, easy. All right. So, all right, Tanner, good preparation. I'm in.
Whoa! Chills, chills.
See, that was too good. I can't top
Holy
Do
that.
that
shit!
every time.
You have to.
No,
Um,
Daniel, you can easily.
Wait, can I get
You are
another? Can I get
built for
another?
this, bro. I'm not doing it until Daniel
I want another
does
take.
it.
I want another take. I got an idea from. Okay, here's my take. Can you
Okay, you
guys?
go.
Can you guys hear
So you're,
the clacking?
yeah, no, I can tell you're almost in.
And I'm in. You know, do the dramatic like
Hit enter,
hit
whatever.
enter. Yeah. And then I'm in. Okay, Daniel, let's hear it.
do I have to do the typing too?
Only if you want to.
Yeah, it's whatever feels
Yeah.
right.
Hold on, I gotta warm up, you know. Gotta do my vocal exercises, as you guys know. Um,
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
yeah, this might take an hour. Uh, all right. Should I'm debating whether to type or not. I mean, I won't do it. I'm in.
Ah, decisive. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good. That was good.
There's a quiet dignity in the way you said that.
Yeah,
He's
you know,
well,
You're like a hacker, but you're not like the, you know, you're pompous. It was kind of like
no.
you're aware of your own
I'm a
skills.
very humble hacker.
Yeah, there's a job to be done, and like hacking is your job, and you're doing it, right? I'm in.
I
Uh,
think. I mean, yeah, I think Daniel's the guy for the chair. I
yeah.
really think he'd be a good fit.
All right, so Alex, you're ground crew, and you're like, I don't know,
I'm
what
like distracting the
exactly?
authorities as they arrive. I'm like, saying whatever the hell
No,
while you're like 3/4 up and the rope is fraying or
yeah,
something.
Alex, I'm gonna need you to start a distraction. Bring a gun into the stadium. Bring a gun into the party. And Daniel, you're the getaway.
Ooh, Daniel'd be good at that.
Yeah,
Well, we have a plan for what would that be? Is that just
2022.
in 2 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
Less than 2 years? Was it 28, 29, or is it like, February, whatever, 28th,
February
2020?
2028.
Ah, less than 2 years.
We
Um,
have to get a good football team by then.
you, Tanner, I know you climb. I just have to work on my rambunction skills to create distractions because Daniel, I know you can drive very well.
Hmm. You know what? I'm not really, well, not really the driver, but we'll see. Anyway, should we end it there, or is Tanner doing
Yeah.
something?